Hey, hey, hey! Guess what? It's the Swypit Show. We're so glad you're here. Of course, it is a very special day today because we're talking to business owners and people like you that want information of how to be successful in your business here at Swypit. We love to help people get and be successful in their business. We got plenty of connections and things like that to help you be very successful. And we love to help our clients. But more importantly, today, we're going to be talking about, are you trapped? Are you trapped in your current credit card processing company, and the things to look for before you actually just signed on the dotted line? You do realize that you're signing a contract with an organization that's been written by a bunch of attorneys, right? You know, these attorneys aren't there to help you. They're to help the people that are shuffling your funds around. You know, they're going to do this, they'll do that. But, it is one of those things that you need to be paying attention to. Are you trapped? Are you going to be trapped? Are you going to get trapped? Are you going to get products and services that you can't jump out of? Valid questions to be asking. And we at Swypit want to make sure that you are asking the right questions. You know, you can actually call the 800 number, and if it's during the week, during the day, more times than none, you're going to get a hold of my assistant, Brenda. She's wonderful. She's awesome. She's been working with me forever. And of course, she will try and get you over to me if you want to talk to me about certain things. Maybe you have in depth questions. You know, we're going to have a video at the end of this as well that you could jump onto on our YouTube channel that will talk about, hey, are you trapped in or are you stuck in your credit card processing? Are you stuck with the company? And we can actually show you how to get out of that. And it's really important to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to not get stuck. A lot of people just think they're going to walk into the bank and say, hey, I want to get set up for credit card processing. We just opened up the bank account. Big mistake. I mean, stay away. Do not use your bank, because if you have a question or you need help and you walk into the branch and you go, hey, I need some help, and they're going to hand you the old 1-800 EAT CRAP number. We don't want you calling that. We want you calling us to help you. That's what we do. That's why we've become the experts in the field of merchant services, credit card processing, all that good stuff. But what you want to do is really, you want to make sure. Here's one that will throw the dude that you're talking to or the lady that you're speaking with about credit card processing, throw them for a loop. Go, hey, what's your non-PCI fee? And you may or may not know a PCR. It's a payment card industry data standard. So PCI DSS, payment card industry data standards. And every merchant in America has to be PCI compliant. So that means the processor, the software, the credit card machine, or whatever it is that you're using, maybe it's a virtual terminal, gateway, I don't care what it is, they've got to be compliant. And then you, the merchant, have to be compliant. So you might be using Square right now. You might be using PayPal. You might be using Stripe. And you're not PCI compliant because they're not giving you information to let you know that you need to get PCI compliant. And if you don't believe me, well, I'm going to tell you, this is where research, do your research. Get on the internet and Google, do I need to be PCI compliant with PayPal? Do I need to be PCI compliant with Square, with Stripe, with any merchant service company? And I guarantee 100% of the time it will show, yes, you, the merchant, need to be compliant and with those organizations. So if they tell you, or if anyone on the planet says, oh, no, you don't have to be PCI compliant. Well, now you're going to remember that. And you're going to go, wait a minute. I know I don't work with Kevin. I don't work with Swypit. I haven't talked to Mike. I haven't talked to Brenda. I haven't talked to any of those people. But I do know that I need to be PCI compliant. Well, guess what? If you're not PCI compliant, you got a non-PCI compliant fee. What is a PCI compliant fee? Non-fee. So on your statement, on your invoice, or whatever it is that you're getting from people, it's going to have a couple of things on there that you have to be paying attention to. One, non-PCI fee is going to range from anywhere from 19 or $20 And I've seen it as high as $150. Yes, that's right. And that's per month. Wake up, people. They want you to be PCI compliant. Now, nobody's told you how to do it. Nobody's given you information. Well, like we charge $7.50 per month for that service, for that product. And you're going to be able to get compliant. And guess what? Ask the gal, ask the guy, hey, will you be able to help me with that? I guarantee they don't even know what the SAQ is. Ask them what an SAQ is. Just ask. It's the self assessment questionnaire. Just ask them. They ain't going to know. I guarantee it. Ain't going to happen. Yeah, trust me. And if they do know, they don't know how to go through it. They don't know how to get you compliant. You know, here's what research is all about, right? So you're talking to somebody about merchant services. This is your paycheck in a sense, right? If you're not accepting payments, you're not going to get paid. So you better ask some questions. And that person that you're going to ask the questions of, you're going to go, hey, can you help me get PCI compliant? They're going to be like, I don't really know. But we got a team of people to help you. Well, every merchant service provider has a team of people that are going to help you. So here you go. We'll get you PCI compliant. Yeah, call 1-800-EAT-CRAP. What the heck is that? They're just passing the buck. So here you go. Do your research. The person that you're talking to, that individual, that gal, that guy, go on LinkedIn. Look them up. If they're not there, well, that's a big problem. But if they're there and they were working at Home Depot last week, nothing wrong with Home Depot, Lowe's, retail, car sales. I don't care what they were doing. But, you know, if they're brand new to the business, what's their real main focus here? They don't know enough about our industry. Well, we're talking almost 50 years of combined industry knowledge here at Swypit. Just us alone. I don't know anyone anymore that's been doing the business as long as we have. There are people, they're just really hard to find. But more times than none, you get some dude or some gal that just decided hey, I'm going to get in the credit card processing business. This is your money. Pay attention, right? It's really, really important. You have to do your research. Research is the key. You know, everybody goes, well, how do I really find a good company? Well, another way to find a good company that you don't get trapped into is one that was referred by someone you know. So maybe you're at a restaurant and it's a small mom and pop business and their large operation might even have a few locations. Just go, hey, I'm all going to be maybe open up in business. Who would you recommend for credit card processing? And they might say, geez, stay away from that. Who knows? I don't know what they're going to say, right? Listen, this business is host to a bunch of slimy salespeople. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's just how it is. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the experience. You sign up with them, and then you're left holding the bag looking for assistance with the PCI compliance because you don't know what this $20 to $150 fee per month is and how to make it go away. You call the customer service, and you get shuffled around to 5,000 different departments. I hate that. It drives me out of my mind. You ever call AT&T? Man, I got this iPhone. It's connected to AT&T. Been with them since 1997. It's a nightmare. I haven't found a customer service organization that could go, okay, or the customer service at any organization, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon. I don't even know who's out there anymore. How about your cable provider, Spectrum? Maybe you're calling to DirecTV. Do you know that when you call DirecTV, depending upon the amount of years you've been with that organization, they actually route your phone number when they recognize what it is to different tiers of people. I call up the DirecTV and like I get a person. I've been with DirecTV for like 20 something years. They do not want to lose me. I'm paying way too much for that product. They love that I'm paying too much and they're going to make sure that I'm taken care of. Well, if you're brand new and you got the cheapest plan, are they really wondering if you're still going to be there? Are they going to give you the best service because they're not making any money on you really? Don't forget, most of these companies have teaser rates. And that leads me to the segue of credit card processing, teaser rates. They always guarantee to be the lowest. Oh, we're going to match whoever anybody has. These software companies, that are tied to maybe some kind of credit card processor. Oh, we're going to match whatever deal you have. Uh, 2 or 3 years later, how come your rates have gone up? How did that happen? Well, I'm going to tell you how. The companies raise your rates because they know you're locked in. You got to do your research, people. I am such an advocate for like having a credit card machine just sitting there. You got software. I have so many clients that just use software, right? And I'm sorry, they have software, but they're using the credit card machine on the side. Well, I don't know how many times people call me up that have integrated software and their software went down. They're out of business. You can't even take payments. But what if you had a credit card machine sitting there? You know what we do? We provide those credit card machines for free. We'll give you one. How many you want? I had a guy up in Boston. He used to be a client in North Carolina, moved to Boston. He goes, "Hey, Kevin, I'm moving up here. I'm going to open one of these crazy places, bin something, where they have all these different products. You could run in there and it's like $5 a piece or something. I don't know. And you got to go and find the best products deals. I don't know. Maybe they're selling Sharpies, right? I don't know. But you go in there, it's cheap. He had like 15 payment stations. He goes, I need 15 credit card machines. How much is it going to cost me? And I go, zero, $0. We want you processing credit cards. Listen, the idea of business is to help people in what they do, right? You want to be having good partners. You want to find the right partners. And that's why people work with us. I've got an email from the company that helping me do this video today, this live stream, and they go, "Hey, it's that time of year again. So when I get done with this call, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to help them get PCI compliance for all their merchant numbers." That's what we do. It's really easy. We know how to do it, so we help you. I mean, if you ask me what cryptocurrency was and, all the coins and all that stuff, it's complicated. And that's why people stay away from things that are complicated. But if they were easy and transition was smooth, like we are here at Swypit, then maybe you might work with that company. And then when you start working with them, you realize, wow, these people are helping me do all kinds of stuff. This is going to save me money, right? I'm going to be more profitable in my business because I'm working with professionals. We're all about making sure that we set up merchants right the first time. We're all about following through and giving them the knowledge and expertise that they need for what they need in their business, not some canned approach. We customize everything to make things easier. I I can't tell you what it's like to get a call from somebody. Hey, I got one of our clients, and they go, "Hey, listen, this dude just showed up, and I'm just curious." And they mentioned the name of the company. I said, "Listen, I don't want to badmouth specific companies. I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going to tell you, I just looked at 3 pages deep of that organization. Just do it yourself. Do a whole bunch of, searches. Check out ripmeoff.com. You can do that for almost any product. Am I happy that there's people out there doing that? Well, I don't like people to see I don't like to see anybody get hurt, but I do like to see that we can come in and fix all of those problems when they've signed up with the wrong company that might have locked them in. We'll give them advice on how to get away from those scenarios. We'll give them the best knowledge so they can make the best decisions. I've got a client we're looking to bring on in Utah, and they're doing an incredible amount of volume. Great people, and there's a individual that works there that is complicating things more than they are because, and I can just tell they've been through the ringer. And I'm like, listen, I'm going to give you all the information that you need, but more importantly, I'm going to fly out there and I'm going to assist. I've got another client out here in New Hampshire, so I'm going to fly into Boston and we're going to take care of those people. We're going to do an installation over there. How simple is it for me to jump on a plane and literally go someplace? Now, granted, are these people doing, you know, 10,000 a month in processing where we make like $3 a month, 36, $40 a year on a merchant account? I can't afford to jump on a plane and do that. These are multi-million dollar organizations with many locations that we're going to be able to get them set up right the first time, and they'll never have to worry about this crazy credit card processing stuff. They'll get a hold of somebody in my organization, whether it's me, it's Brenda, it's Michael, and they're going to turn around and say, "Hey, we need this, we need that." Just sent out a new device up to Oklahoma yesterday. They're going to be calling me here in the next few hours when they receive it. They're going to want to know how to connect it, and I'm going to say it's plug and play. Unplug the old one, plug in the new one, and you're off and running. And we just got them PCI compliant. I mean, who does this stuff? Well, people that are really in tune to help others. That's what we do at Swypit. We're not just about making money. We're about helping our clients be more successful in their business. We're all about doing things that are going to help them not worry about this one area of their business, which is really an important one. It's your money. And when it comes to your money, you want to make sure you're working with the right company. Well, you should be working with Swypit, right? I mean, shoot, if I was back in retail, I'd make sure that I was hooked up with the right company. And well, who knows? Maybe I should open up a retail shop. And no, I don't want to do that. Not gonna do that. Ain't gonna do it. I don't know who is that. Maybe past president. You know. Oh, here you go. When the gal or guy is there, you're talking to them and say, "Can I switch anytime?" And how you know if you can switch anytime is when you sign in the contract and you're looking down there to see the deconversion fee. So the credit card processing industry has really strange words. People go, "Oh, what's your rate? What's your rate? What's your rate?" Well, it's not really they don't call it just a rate. It's a discount rate. It's play on words, right? It sounds, wait a minute, discount rate? What the hell is that? What are you discounting? Well, it's stupid the way they have this set up, but it's actually called a discount rate, the percentages of the profit and the rates that Visa, Mastercard, Amex, and Discover charge. So you got your contract, you're looking at it, look for what's called the DDE conversion rate, deconversion fee, and it's going to be there. And you can request it to be not there. So then if it is 0 or it's not there, then you wouldn't pay anything to get out, right? But in some cases, we'll actually help our clients with that. We'll teach them the things of how to get out of their current merchant services contract, because there's a way to get out. But and it's not easy. We're here to assist, right? You want to work with an organization that's going to be able to get you through the process of having a smooth transition. Man, if you're switching merchant services companies, don't call them up and go, "Hey, we're going to be switching in a month, and we just want to let you know." Don't do that call. They may freeze your funds. Then you'll be like, "Whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean you're going to freeze my funds?" Well, you said you're going to be switching. We're concerned for that 250,000 in credit cards you did last month. If you get any type of chargebacks, we need to be able to have funds in a reserve account for the next 180 days. Wait a minute. What? 180 days? Yeah. Well, you just told us you're going to leave us. Well, how are we going to get any of that money if there's problems with the account, if you've closed it? Yeah, don't call, don't say, "Hey, we want to have you look over our account." There's keywords when you call up a merchant service company and say, "Hey, I need 3 months of past statements," because maybe you haven't logged in and looked at it or something. And they're going to be like, "Oh, are you looking to make a change?" "Oh, we guarantee to match whatever rates that uh, you're looking at." And I'm like, "Wait a minute. Why would you give the company that's been not taking care of you on your PCI? They haven't been giving you the resources to be successful. They haven't connected you with people that can assist you and be successful. They are charging you way more than they should be. And now all of a sudden you're going, oh, well, we can match whatever it is." Why would you stay with those people? And let's just say you can actually be more profitable, let's just say 25,000 a year, 10,000 a year, 5,000 a year, 3,000, whatever it is. But let's just say they're charging you a 495 cancellation fee. Would you spend $495 today to get 3, 5, 10, 15, $20,000? If you said no, I don't want you calling me because you're not the brightest, or the as a chef would say, you're not the sharpest knife in the cutting board that we're using here to cut stuff up with. You know, if it's a small cancellation fee and you can go to a company that you were referred to that you feel comfortable with, that you've done your research on, that's the company that you pay the cancellation fee. Walk away. Walk away. Your bank's probably got a cancellation fee. You got people that are coming up with ways to keep you locked in. Cancellation fee is the easiest thing to walk away from and pay just so that you can get with a company that's going to make you more profitable. Just finished working on a customer that's in New Mexico. These people are going to save over the next 3 years almost $30,000. That's $10K a year. Guess what? They don't want to pay the cancellation fee. What? It's like $500 per location. I don't get it. I'm like, okay, well, when you come to your senses, I think they wanted me to pay it or something. I mean, we're already giving you so much more money by working, and we referred to you. They'll probably come around and we'll help them, but we're not going to be that company that is begging for people to work with us. We really do run a tight ship, helping people all over the country. We want to be your resource for credit card processing. We're going to do the right thing to help you. We want you as a client. We want to keep you as a client. How come they're not doing this video thing telling you about stuff? Why aren't they? I'll tell you why. Because they can't. People will start Google them and go, yeah, man, don't work with that company. So I can tell you that if you want to work with us, just give us a shout, 877-379-9748. That's 877-379-9748. You can Google us and we'll pop up, and you can check out swypit.com. And of course, you can you can message us, you can share this video so others can maybe learn about it. Maybe you're too scared to make the jump. That's okay. We'll be happy to walk through anything to help you become more successful in your business. But, I'm going to leave you with one last note here before we sign off for the day. I want you to know that we know what you want. We know that you want great rates at a fair price. You want fair pricing, great rates. We know that you want service, service, service. And I promise we're going to give you exactly what you want. So if you come on over to the dark side and work with Swypit, and we make all of your problems and stuff go away, I guarantee you're going to tell others about us. And that's after over 20 years, we built a very successful organization. So we would love to have you as a client. If you want more information, get a hold of us, email us, contact us, Google us. I don't care what it is, just contact us. We hope you have a great week, great month, great year, and we're going to be here when you need us. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you around the next time. And remember, do what you want when you want.